Hey guys, Mike here. I'm going to do another battle report. It's going to be me and Don, 2,000 points. It's going to be Tau versus Dark Eldar. And I was bringing the new Tau Riptide, the Ravina or something like that. See how it does. Watch and see. Dawn is back from Feast of Blades, and we're here on Monday morning. Going to try and play a 2,000 point Dark Eldar versus Tau. And while he was there, he picked up these nice little objective thing. The glare is horrible. There we go on that. And so I'll go through my army first. We've got our standard Sky Shield landing pad. We've got our 3 broadsides with 6 missile drones. Got a unit of Tau Fire Warriors, 10. I've got 14 Kroot with 1 Hound. And then I've got my 2 Riptides, 1, 2. I've got a Ravana that's actually going to be playing the new Yavara. I've got my Bells and Whistles Commander with the Ignores Cover, twin linking the squad that he's in as long as he doesn't fire. 2 3-man Melta squads. They each have flamers as well. And 2 single-man Melta squads with a flamer as well. Don, what do you have?
All right, so we got 3 raiders here, 2 of which are enhanced Aether Sail, not Destruction Pod, but Night Shield, and 1 of which is a Night Shield plus a Splinter Rack. We have 2 Ravagers that are both Disintegrator spam, 3 Venoms with the extra Splinter Cannon, a 5-man unit of Grotesques with an Aberration, 3 5-man Witch Squads with Sergeants that have Agonizers and Haywire Grenades, 8-man Incubi squad, then a Succubus that has pretty much all the awesome war gear on it, and Urian. And we also have a Void Raven bomber with 4 Shatter Shield missiles, and the last is the 5 Scourges with 4 Splinter Cannons.
Okay, and it's going to be Maelstrom Mission 5, the Cloak and Daggers hiding your objectives. Okay, so Don won to deploy first, and he went ahead and deployed actually a little bit to the left. You can see you got the one
Ravager.
1 Ravager, 2 Ravagers, 3 Ravagers, Venoms,
and Raiders.
And the Raiders, and then I counter deployed broadside, my big Riptide, Ravana. My big squad holding a lot in reserves because I didn't want to give them first blood. And do I steal? On a 2, no. All right. We'll go to end of psychic phase for Dawn. All right, Dawn, end of movement, end of psychic. What'd you do?
All right. 1 Venom hopped up here, immobilized, and did not make its invulnerable save. Ravager went back. 2 Venoms went up. All the Raiders, except for the shooting one, are sitting back. And the Ravager, it went up here, but there's a little bump there, so it's going to fall off, so I just put the dice there to show where it's at.
All right, and the one with all the incubi is right there?
Yep.
All right. Okay, end of Dawn's turn 1. What happened?
All right, so pretty much the Scourges in the Dockaboat opened up on the
Now
new Forge
dead.
Order Tide, did 3 wounds to it with just poison spam go. And the next Venom shot its poison at it, and it killed it outright. Then we had pretty much everything else shot at the squad over here, which you have a leisure test over there also.
I do.
And killed off quite a few of those.
And I
we're
pass.
good. And then after all that Daka went off, the 2 melee boats moved up, one of which got into the invul safe.
That's right. So going on to my turn. Okay, end of shooting for my turn. This guy moved up, shot at the Raider, was not able to pop it, so ended up having to charge it, and was able to blow it up and kill. Who did I kill?
Urian.
Urian. I was able to kill Urian, but not the guy with all the stuff on him. He is up here. He shot at the Raider, was not able to blow it up, so these guys ended up having to shoot at them. They were penned during that explosion. So end of my turn. Going into turn 2, Don scored 1 point in turn 1.
Yep.
And no, 2 points. First blood.
First blood
And the thing. And I did no points. So moving on. Okay, we are now at the end of Don's turn. We didn't really do too much at the end of movement, so we went in and did shooting. And what did you do?
All right, so I shot pretty much everything I had at that and his command squad. Killed one broadside and put one wound on his
Commander. So we lost one there. He was actually able to do all of his saves this time, so pretty effective turn for me, at least for shooting. Okay, end of Don's assault phase. Went ahead and assaulted here. Did no wounds against me. I did 1 wound. They stuck around. So moving on to turn 2, bottom of 2. Okay, turn 2, end of movement. This squad came in, mishapped, and he placed him over there. I was trying to go over here. 1 man melt a squad there. 1 man melt a squad there. These guys walked on. Commander jumped down and joined that squad. He is hopped back down over there. So we will go on to shooting. Hopefully I have a good round. Turn 2, end of shooting. This guy was able to flame and then melt that squad. He is now pinned. Then he thrust moved over here. This guy was able to whiff with that one, but he did have to jink, which helped out. And these guys, the fire warriors with the commander who came down here, went ahead and shot up here, did 1 wound. These guys shot in here, did nothing. He dropped a template direct on because he's not on my landing pad. He was doing a 4-up invuln followed by a 4-up feel no pain. I think I did 1 wound, and then I've now charged in. Seeing where we go, they are afraid, so that helps me out. Okay, end of assault phase. These great guys insta-killed my Riptide on a 6 with a 1. That's kind of sucked. But these guys tied combat. Those guys thrust move forward. He thrust move that way, thrust move that way. Going on to Don's turn. End of Don's turn 3. What happened?
All right, so as far as the shooting went, shot at the broadsides, killed another drone. Shot at the crisis suits, blew them to pieces.
Yep. Well, these guys got out and shot.
Yeah.
And then that boat shot that guy.
Yep. And then the Ravager that's still hanging out up here, and the Void Raven shot at the 3 crisis suits and melted those.
And they're gone.
And then the close combat phase that followed, we had I lost another dude again. He keeps making his 3+ symbols. And then the Grotesque got a multi-charge in, did a few wounds, took a few wounds, and made the broadsides run off the table.
Yep. So not looking good for me. You got a ton of victory points on that turn.
Yep.
So moving on to my turn. Okay, end of Don's phase. Assault phase, not good.
Assault phase.
My assault phase, he finally did 1 wound. I did nothing back. I whiffed. He caused me to run and was able to catch me. Finish these off. Commander's still alive, but not looking good. And he's still got most of his models. My crew came in over there, fired up there, and did 2, but he was able to jink them off. And so we're going to go ahead and call it at this point because I have no way of winning. Don, it was a good game.
It was a good game. New Dark Eldar are actually amazing. So anyone tells you otherwise, it's dumb.
Oh, cool.
Hey guys, as you can see, Don pretty much tabled me by turn 4. I didn't even get to play with my model. He was able to knock it out first chance. He was just shooting so many poison shots and so much that made me roll saves. I think one time the Ravano had to take the Riptide had to take 17 saves. And so when you go with you roll 1s eventually with a feel no pain, it fails on you. So go ahead and hope you enjoy this battle report.